Morning. Okay, let's do that again. Good morning.
Good morning.
Much better. My name is Kunal and I like to travel. I like to travel. I love traveling. I was in Europe a couple of months ago, and the problem with traveling as an Indian is that you have to come back to India and meet Indian people who have traveled to the same city that you did. Because if they've traveled to the same city as you have, now it's a competition. Right? I went to Paris, I came back, my friend had this list of things that, did you go and see this? Did you go and do that? Did you go and do that? It's a list of things that he just had to do when he was in Paris. Because somebody told him that he needs to do this. You went to Paris or what? Bro, you went to Paris. You saw Eiffel Tower. Amazing. You don't see Eiffel Tower. You don't have Eiffel Tower teaching. You don't have the Eiffel Tower. It's free. Okay. Paris you went to museum. You know, museum you went to Lowry museum. You went to Lowry museum. Yeah? Lowry museum you went. You mean the Louvre? Whatever man, Lowry, Louvre, whatever. Punjabi, say whatever. Museum क्या क्या? मोना लिसा को हाय बोला क्या? हाय मोना, मेरे साथ सोना, yeah. Selfie ले क्या इसका? Selfie हुआ. Every single city that I've been to, every time I come back, it's the same conversation. Did you do this? I went to Africa. I went to Paris. I did not see the Eiffel Tower. I went to Paris. I did not see the Eiffel Tower. I don't want to go to a city and look at buildings. That's not how I travel. That's not how I do it. People do things differently. I went to Paris. I did it my way. I took a midnight walk through the city. I stopped at a random cafe, had a conversation with a pizza owner. I saw the Moulin Rouge. No, I didn't see the Eiffel Tower because that's not how I travel. That's not how I do it. Ever since we've been kids, we've constantly been told this is how you do something. It's not just what to do, it's how you do it. This is not how you fold a napkin. You have to fold it like that so that the red color comes up and looks like a swan. This is not how you pack your bag. You're supposed to roll up your shirt and put it inside your shoes so you save space. This is not how you wear your shoes. This is not how you wear your shirt. This is not how you play badminton. This is how you're supposed to do it. All our lives, every single one of us has been told how to do things, and we forget to ask, how would you do it? How would I do it? We've all studied for exams in our life, right? And I'm sure every single one of you has gotten the same advice. No, this is not how you study for exams. You have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, have a cold water bath, then study for 6 hours without eating, sleeping or breathing. Then you will pass your exams. This is how you do it, right? That's not how I did it. When I was studying for my exams, I have an elder brother and a sister. My sister used to wake up at 5 in the morning and study. My brother used to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning and study. And I could do neither. I tried each one every year and failed miserably. Nobody stops to ask you, how would you do it? It's always, are you a morning person or are you a night person? Are you a morning person? I'm like, I'm not a morning person, I'm not a night person, I'm normal, okay? I do things in the day, I'm a day person. That's how I do it. You know how I study for my exams? I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning, I was in the library at 9, I stayed in the library till 9 p.m, slept by 10:30. Because I love my sleep. I want 9 hours of sleep. I love sleep. But people will tell you, no man, sleep is bad. You should sleep for 4 hours a day. You should sleep for 2 hours a day. Sleep for half an hour once a week. That's it. This is how you become successful. Don't sleep. I'm sorry, I love sleep. I'm sorry, I love my sleep. Okay? The human body is constantly telling us to sleep. It's constantly, we're sleepy after lunch. We're sleepy after we exercise. We're sleepy after we... right? We're sleepy after we listen to a Coldplay song. We're sleepy just after we wake up. As soon as we wake up, we are sleepy immediately. Half of you want to sleep right now, but your mother told you do not sleep in a lecture. Because that is not how it's done. Like, as a comedian, I have to be on social media, right? I have to. Because there are people out there, people who want to talk with me, And I hate Facebook. Like, I physically repulse it. Okay? Like, I hate Facebook because every single one of us has that one friend who is jobless, has no work to do, bored out of his skull, and every day, twice a day, he shares those motivational quotes with you. Motivational life lessons, let me tell you what Deepak Chopra said. Stuff that makes no sense whatsoever. The grass is never greener on the other side when you are colorblind. This makes no sense. Then we photograph of a jackal who's taking a dump from the top of a mountain. No matter how high you climb, your droppings come down to earth. This is why I hate Facebook. Now people say, oh, you have to be on Facebook, bro. You have to, you have to read it, right? You have your fans to talk to them. You have to. But I thought about it. How would I do it? How would I be on Facebook? So here's what I did. I unfollowed everyone. I'm not even kidding. I only follow comedians and news channels. That's it. That's how I would do it. Because I am sick of getting on my timeline and seeing what somebody else ate for lunch, or what movie he saw, or photographs of like hot couples, just things that's buying an Audi, just things that remind you of how single you are, how broke you are. You're looking at stuff, you're listening to people who are telling you how to do something, but that's not how you would do it. And as a result, as a generation, we have this tremendous low self-esteem. We just haven't learned what independence is. Because we're constantly being told what to do, how to do it, when to do it, who to do it with. It is just literally, that is exactly what arrangement is. That is exactly what we're constantly being told how to do it, without us stopping and thinking, how would you do it? Like as a comedian, again, when I decided to become a comedian, I had friends who had this free advice, like, oh, comedy is your passion, man. You know how you make your passion live. You quit all your jobs, you starve for 3 weeks, and then when you feel the pain, that's when you'll be funny. Are you kidding me? That is not how I would follow my passion. Maybe that's how you would. Maybe that's how somebody else in the US would. Maybe you want to be a guitar player. Maybe you need to quit your job, and maybe that's how you learn. You put yourself in a difficult position. But that's not how I would do it. I did the most boring thing possible to become a comedian. I had a day job for a year. At night, I used to do comedy. At some point, when I was making enough money from my comedy, I quit my day job, and now I have a steady career. It is so boring, but that is how I would do it. We all have a different way in which we can do things. Now, it's very important to realize, how would you do it? Doesn't mean being stubborn. It doesn't mean being selfish. It doesn't mean shirking responsibility. It means reaching the same goal, finding your own path, your own way of doing something. Right? I didn't travel to Paris the way you would, but I still had fun. I still spent shitloads of money. I don't use Facebook the way you do. I still have friends, I still have fans. I don't study for my exams the way you do, but I still worked really hard and I did really well. Because that's how I travel through Europe. That's how I use Facebook. That's how I study for my exams. How would you do it? Thank you.